Hare Krishna, Teachings of Queen Kunti, Verse 3. The most intelligent woman. Tatha paramahamsanam muninam amalatmanam bhakti yoga vidanartham katham pashyemahi striya. You yourself descend to propagate the transcendental science of devotional service unto the hearts of the advanced transcendentalist and mental speculators who are purified by being able to discriminate between matter and spirit. How then can we women know you perfectly? Srimad Bhagavatam 1.8.20. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Even the greatest philosophical speculators cannot have access to the region of the Lord. It is said in the Upanishads that the Supreme Truth, the absolute personality of Godhead, is beyond the range of the thinking power of the greatest philosophers. He is unknowable by great learning or by the greatest brain. He is knowable only by one who has His mercy. Others may go on thinking about Him for years together, yet He is unknowable. This very fact is corroborated by the Queen, who is playing the part of an innocent woman. Women in general are unable to speculate like philosophers, but they are blessed by the Lord because they believe that at once in the superiority and the almightiness of the Lord, and thus they offer obeisances without reservation. The Lord is so kind that He does not show special favor only to one who is a great philosopher. He knows the sincerity of purpose. For this reason only, women generally assemble in great numbers in any sort of religious function. In every city, every country, and in every sect of religion, it appears that women are more interested than the men. This simplicity of acceptance of the Lord's authority is more effective than showy, insincere religious fervor. Kunti Devi prayed to the Lord very submissively, and this is the symptom of a Vaishnava. The Lord Krishna had come to Kunti Devi to offer respects to her by taking the dust off her feet. Because Krishna considered Kunti Devi his aunt, he used to touch her feet. But although Kunti Devi, a great devotee, was in such an exalted position, practically on the level of Yashoda Mai, Krishna's mother, she was so submissive that she prayed, Krishna, you are meant to be understood by the Paramahamsas, the most advanced transcendentalists, but I am a woman, so how can I see you? According to the Vedic systems, there are 4 social divisions. Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. The highest members of the social order are the Brahmanas, those who are intelligent. Then comes the Kshatriyas, military men and administrators, the Vaishyas, farmers and businessmen, and finally the Shudras, ordinary laborers. One's place in the system is determined by one's quality and work, guna karma. The Bhagavad Gita mentions Striyo Vaishyas Tatha Shudra, and the Srimad Bhagavatam speaks of Stri Shudra Dvija Bandhunam. According to these references, women, Shudras and Dvija Bandhus are considered to belong to the same category. The word Dvija Bandhu refers to one who is born in an exalted Brahmana or Kshatriya family but who has no qualification of his own. One's social standing according to the Vedic system is determined by one's qualification. This is very practical. Suppose a man is born the son of a high court judge. This does not mean that he himself is also a high court judge. Yet, because one happens to take in a Brahmana family, even if he has no qualification and is rascal number 1, he claims to be a Brahmana, and although his qualifications are less than those of a Shudra, people accept him as a Brahmana. This has caused the downfall of the Vedic civilization. The Brahmanas in India are sometimes very much against my movement because I train and accept Brahmanas from Europe and America. But we do not care about their arguments, nor will any other reasonable man. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prithivithe acheyata nagaradi grama sarvatra prachara haibe mora nama. In every town, city and village of the world, the Krishna consciousness movement will be preached. How is it then that the Europeans and Americans will not become Brahmanas? In fact, one who has come to Krishna consciousness has already surpassed Brahmanism. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita 14.26, Mam cha yo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who takes to Bhakti Yoga surpasses the modes of material nature and comes immediately to the transcendental platform, Brahma Bhuta. Not to speak of becoming a Brahmana, the person who fully engages in Bhakti Yoga attains the highest transcendental platform. The stereotyped, crippled idea that only a person born in a Brahmana family can become a Brahmana has killed Vedic civilization. But now we are reviving the correct understanding that the attainment of perfection is meant for everyone. In Bhagavad Gita 9.32, Krishna says, Mam hi partavya pasritya yepi suya papayonaya striyo vaishyas tatha shudras tepi yanti param gatim. O son of Pritha, those who take shelter in me, though they be low-born, women, Vaishyas or Shudras, can approach the supreme destination. Thus, although women, Shudras and Vaishyas are ordinarily considered to be a lower class, when one becomes a devotee, he or she goes beyond such designations. Women, Shudras and Vaishyas are ordinarily regarded as less intelligent. But if one takes to Krishna consciousness, one is the most intelligent. As stated in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna ye bhaje se bada chatura. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, E rupe brahmanda brahmite kona bhagyavan jiva Guru Krishna prasade pae bhakti lata bija. Among all the living entities wandering throughout the universe, one who is very fortunate receives, by the mercy of the spiritual master and the mercy of Krishna, the seed of devotional service. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 19.151. The Krishna consciousness movement does not consist of wretched, unfortunate men. No, it consists of the most fortunate. One who has taken to Krishna consciousness is to be considered the most fortunate because he has found the way to act so that his life will be perfect. One who is Krishna conscious and discharging his duties nicely is the most fortunate and the most perfect. This is humbly stated here by Kunti Devi. Although Kunti has the body of a woman, she was a devotee. Therefore, she was not like an ordinary unintelligent woman. Rather, she was the most intelligent, for she recognized Krishna to be the supreme Godhead. He has come to me to offer me respect, materially appearing to be my nephew, but he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Therefore, in a previous verse, she said, Alakshyam sarva bhutanam antar bahir avastitam. You are not seen by ordinary men, although you are everywhere, inside and outside. In another verse also she said, Na lakshya se mooda drisha. Fools and rascals cannot see you. This indicates that Kunti saw him. Unless she were able to see Krishna as he is, how could she say, Na lakshya se mooda drisha? She also said, Prakrite Param, you are transcendental to this material creation. Now here also in this verse, Kunti continues to express herself with humility. This humility is very good in devotional service. Therefore, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us, Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna One should be more tolerant than the tree and humbler than the grass to make progress in spiritual life. This is necessary because for one who is living in this material world, there will be so many disturbances, just as if one were traveling on the ocean. One cannot expect a very peaceful situation on the ocean. Even a big ship may also be unsteady, and at any moment there may be tumultuous waves. Similarly, in this material world, we should always expect danger. One cannot expect a very peaceful life within this material world. The Shastra, the Vedic literature says, Padam Padam Yat Vipadam. Bhagavatam 10.4.58. At every step, there is danger. But if one becomes a devotee, then one can escape. Mayam etam tarantite. If one takes to Krishna consciousness in the beginning, there will be many disturbances caused by Maya, the material energy of illusion. Maya will test us to see how firmly we are fixed in Krishna consciousness. Because she is also an agent of Krishna, she does not allow anyone the freedom to disturb Krishna. Therefore, she tests very rigidly to see whether we have taken to Krishna consciousness to disturb Krishna or are actually serious. That is Maya's business. So in the beginning, there will be tests by Maya, and we shall feel so many disturbances while making progress in Krishna consciousness. But if we follow the rules and regulations and chant regularly as prescribed, then we shall remain steady. If we neglect these principles, Maya will capture us immediately. Maya is always ready. We are in the ocean, and at any moment we will become disturbed. Therefore, one who is not disturbed at all is called Paramahamsa. Kunti Devi therefore says, Tata Paramahamsanam. You are meant to be understood by the Paramahamsas. The word Parama means ultimate and Hamsa means swan. So Paramahamsa means the perfect swan. If we give a swan milk mixed with water, the swan will take the milk and leave aside the water. Similarly, this material world is made of two natures, the inferior nature and the superior nature. The superior nature means spiritual life and inferior nature is material life. Thus, a person who gives up the material part of this world and takes only the spiritual part is called Paramahamsa. One should know that the activities of the body are due to the soul within the body. That is the real fact. The body is only the outward covering. Similarly, one should know that Krishna is the real center of all activities, and one who knows this is a Paramahamsa. Thus, Bhakti Yoga is for the Paramahamsa, one who knows that Krishna is the central fact. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. I am the source of everything. Everything emanates from me. So one who knows not only theoretically but practically that Krishna is the cause of all causes, one who is convinced of this is a Paramahamsa. Kunti Devi says, you are meant for the Paramahamsas, not for the rascals and fools. You are meant for the Paramahamsas and Munis. The word Muni Nam refers to those who are thoughtful or to the mental speculators. And the word Amalatmanam refers to one who has no dirty things in his heart. The heart of a materialistic person is full of dirty things. What are those dirty things? Lust and greed. All materialistic persons are lusty and greedy. Therefore, their hearts are understood to be full of dirty things. But Amalatmanam refers to those who are freed from these two contaminations. Bhakti Yoga is meant for those whose hearts are cleansed, not for the lusty and greedy. Of course, those who are lusty and greedy may try to advance, and gradually they may do so. But once one is situated in Bhakti Yoga, there is no more lust or greed. Viraktir anyatra cha. Bhagavatam 11.2.42. This is the test. When one is free from lusty desires and greed, then he is situated in Bhakti Yoga and is actually a Paramahamsa. Kunti Devi humbly submits, you are meant for the Paramahamsas and Munis. those who are cleansed in heart and are engaged in bhakti yoga. But what are we? We are simply women. We are in a lower class. How can we understand you? Although she understands everything, she still takes the position of an ordinary woman and says, "How can I understand you?" This is humility. Hare Krishna.